to understand.
The dream of the future brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
East Port to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead. Dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the ball. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack. Yeah. Black on.
Woo! It's Monday, and it's 8 o'clock, and you tuned in to the dopest sports show on radio. It's The Crush, right here on Sensation Station Network, and I'm your humble co-host, E. Glaze, celebrating a great weekend this weekend, and with me as always is number 10 that Doug with 2 and more Brown. Macy, you heard what's happening, brother?
Man, what's up, man?
Oh boy, just a great weekend.
Oh man, this gonna be comedy today.
Yeah, man.
This gonna be comedy today.
We about to have fun out there. Shout out to everybody there on Periscope. Demeter Watson, what's happening, lady? We about to get busy today.
It's gonna be hilarious in here today, man.
Cause Stanley Pritchett is in the
building.
building.
My dude is in the building, man. Y'all gonna hear a lot of Red Oak references, so y'all get ready to be mad.
Well, y'all missed a lot of that going for the pre-show talk.
Y'all don't understand.
Man, but man, we got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna talk a little bit about it because you know NFL is usually Tuesdays for it, but since we got an NFL baller up in here, 9 years in the league,
he know a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta let him talk some.
He
football.
know a little something about it,
but he knows some SEC. He also knows some. He's a high school coach and all that. So we're gonna talk with him.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the program and the recruiting time. So this is time right here.
Yes,
he probably talking to coaches and.
Yeah.
His phone will probably be going off a little bit today.
Yeah,
we gotta get these kids to school, man.
Yeah, man.
Gotta get these children to school, man.
Because only 66,000 from high school make it to college.
Wow, and it's 1 million kids playing high school football.
So everybody think they want to go D1, just get in school.
Go to school free, man. That used to be the goal. I don't know where it changed.
Now it's like we got our hot topic. We're gonna definitely dive into that first.
Okay.
When we jump in, we're going to talk about recruiting because it means so much. I'll go ahead and give
the slow clap.
Carolina.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is a funny fact. If Cam go ahead and win this title, the Falcons will be the only team in the NFC South without a Super Bowl ring.
I know that, Mace. I know that.
You know that? I know you know. I didn't know, like, if our listeners
I think we all know that, man.
I didn't know.
I think we all know that. I mean, you always gotta be stepping them, habitual with it.
I mean, because the funny thing about it, I hadn't said anything about the Cowboys and all, and I'm not even gonna say that because, people say, I've been on the Pittsburgh Steelers fans about that because all they talk about is their rings. I get so tired of hearing about. Well,
you were in there for hard for about 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, man, it was so good to not see them playing for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. It made my day.
Another slow clap for old Peyton. He's still doing his thing.
Never doubt greatness, dog.
Never. Can you put Stan on real quick? Stanley, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Is kicking that hard?
It's what?
It's kicking.
It's kicking hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because I think it's more mental.
Yeah.
Than anything,
Kickers are always, these last few playoff games, they seem to be making some bad strides.
All they do is, kick and go play golf. So. You would think they would make all the kicks.
They don't even run gassers?
They don't even run gassers.
Oh! So they ain't doing no pre and post work.
They come to the first part of practice, and then they gone. They playing golf, and they in the hot tub. And, they got the life.
Jeez. So, and again, they're like, all you daddies who think your son can backpedal and your son right here running 4 9s, 5 flats, send him to kicking camp.
If he kick a 50-yarder, work it.
A long snapper.
Or see what I'm saying? It's jobs for your unathletic children. You know what I'm saying? Stop calling coaches' offices and talking about why your son ain't playing.
Have you ever seen a long snapper? They be in the league like 10, 15 years.
15 at the minimum. That's the best job to have.
They put a great sparrow from a snap.
Hey, man. It's a great gig if you can get it.
Man, we got to talk about that. We're going to jump into some NBA today. Got a lot to talk about the NBA, man. A lot to talk about.
It's a great game on tonight, too.
Oh, it's a beautiful
The Spurs and Golden State.
10:30? We pumping that game.
But no Tim Duncan, though, so.
You know that's mental.
Got to take that with a grain of salt.
You know that what you call
Pop
it.
did that on purpose.
You know Pop be doing that stuff
Pop
on
did that
purpose, man.
Yeah.
Wait with us, man. We come back. We're going to jump into these hot topics. We got y'all one. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
This is Bobby Yoller from the Ohio State. I'm kicking with the Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Hot topics.
Hey, we're back. Jumping into this hot topic. Woo, brought to you by, I almost missed it, by Pain the Wellness Center for all injuries, workers' comp wellness, and sports injury. Contact with Carhee and his wife, Shantae Evans Carhee at Pain the Wellness to help get you through it. You can reach me at 446-999-0966 or go to www.pain2wellness.com. 2 locations off of Cascade Road in Atlanta and off of Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. Hot topic today, gentlemen. We jumped into a little bit during the intro. This recruiting and these kids and what we go through. And I always like to, when I have a high school coach in here, I like to jump into it a little bit because it means, we the Crush. We love the kids.
Oh, yeah.
We've had kids in here who committed, like the kid we had last week.
Sean Simmons' son.
Part of your dynamic freshman crew for a minute there.
He was there 3 days before we left. Sean Simmons brought him in. He never make it to camp. They took him out. Yeah. But now he's going to Alabama.
Now he's at Alabama. Tyler Simmons is his name.
Tyler Simmons.
Right. Yeah. But we're just looking at, we got Nigel coming up. We talked with him, Nigel Warrior. We had him in. And I just look at, here's my question to you guys. Are we putting too much pressure on these kids with these announcements and things of that nature? Or is it just part of the process now? What do you guys think? Let's start with you, Coach.
We're gonna start with Stanley because he actually went through the process better than we did.
Yeah. I think we're putting a little too much pressure on these kids. I think we should let these guys be young men, young teenagers, and we all want to go to college, and we want to go to the biggest college they can go to. But I think it's more about education, because at the end of the day, you got to give back to the community. We're trying to raise strong black communities, and I don't think we're really doing that right now.
Yeah,
because our focus is on on so much other stuff. I just think it's a great thing for these guys to get recognition and and go on to the next level. But it's the key, the most important thing should be education. Education first, and then football last, because one day football is going to be over for everybody. So
one of you said in pre-show, what one of the kids said, I'm going to go to college for how many years?
He said he's going to go to college for 3 to 4 years.
Y'all need to listen to that.
I never heard that before.
Not go to college 4 years. 3 to 4 years. I mean, he's already counting him going to the league. So
again, I always had this philosophy as a coach. You got to love who love you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to chase UGA when UGA probably don't even know I'm alive.
Right.
You are who people recruiting you. You know what I'm saying?
You are who your fam.
That's it.
Your fam's not going to lie. The eye in the sky don't lie.
Never.
And I like to sit my kids down before the senior year, when they're juniors. And I like to tell them, I'm just going to be honest with you. You're probably not going to be D1. So, I mean, you probably need to look on a lower level, D1, AA, D2.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with going to those levels and playing football, because the main key should be education. And
just go to school for free.
Go to school for free.
Go to school for free.
And it might take 4 or 5. It took me 5. But so what? I had fun. And that's what I think they miss, man. The numbers don't lie. Everybody, 1 million high school football players play football every year.
Yeah.
Only 66,000, am I right?
Yeah.
Go to college.
Go to college.
That's a privilege.
Dude.
That's less than 1% going to college.
Dude, I tell parents who kind of on the fence about their child, the one thing I always am like, do you have $50,000 to $60,000 laying around and gamble on his talent?
Yeah.
Send him to, okay, you want him to go to Auburn? Send him to Auburn for a year. Pay for it.
Yeah.
And see how long it take him to earn a scholarship. I mean,
well, they call him walk-on. He can just walk on out there and see what he can do. If he don't earn it, or he can get that bona fide scholarship that's already there, that he just sign his name and get the education and go on about his business.
I think nowadays, the college football is so business-like. It's so much like a business. And then when I came out, 20, 24, 25 years ago, I mean, it was still a business, and we didn't really know about it because we were kind of, I guess, not sheltered, but it really wasn't a big thing. We didn't really see nobody, going to college much.
Yeah.
Before we came out, before Hurry them came out, I mean, I didn't know nobody who from Doug who wanted to play football. And there was some guys like Clayton Driver who went to East Carolina, Damian Pierre.
Yeah.
I forgot a couple. David Lockhart went to Arizona.
Yeah, Bobby Olive.
Olive,
but he had to walk on. He had to walk on at Ohio State before he got a scholarship.
We definitely didn't see any NFL players and walking around our neighborhood. Yeah. So I mean, we went to school for the education.
And Stanley, I think so much of that gets lost in the process because, like you have to see it.
Oh yeah.
We didn't see a bunch of colleges walking up and down the hallway like it is now. You see. Man, that Mark Rick in my school building. Like, man, wasn't nobody
Nick Saban walking down your hallway. He shut the whole school down.
Yeah. He flying helicopters and stuff. He coming in.
So it's a different business. Social media. Because we came out, it wasn't social media. So.
We was all back when we was, we had Garrison Hurst. We played with him.
Right.
We went to Georgia. We like, cool. But that next year, we like South Carolina State, Savannah State, Mark. We was all talking about we going to black school because that's what we knew. That's where our talent was.
I tell you, my number one choice was always FAMU because Coach Davis was
one of our mentors.
He was our mentor at FAMU.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go to FAM so bad, but they didn't recruit me. So
wow. But I'm saying, think about how crazy that is. But again, like say the process was, the year we came out, the next year it was like that wave.
Yeah.
And now Stanley, Marcus Moore, Jimmy Lipscomb. They got the looks.
Hey man, that's what we
and
talking
Coach
about.
Frazier, he did take us to camps. Coach Frazier took us to camps, and we kind of just did on our own. We kind of just competed. We didn't want to, we wanted to do big things. So
we're gonna talk more about this topic when we go through the show because it's that time. It's about to round the corner. It's about to be some recruiting, all that, the signing of the letters, and all that's about to happen.
But it's gonna be some broke hearts. February 3rd, boy. Woo, it's always a sad day.
Yeah,
it's a happy and sad day.
Some kid gonna have to learn. Nah, they ain't want you. They took that scholarship and gave it to that kid over there, and that's ooh. Hey, we come back, man. We're gonna jump more into some interview with our coach. Coach Pritchett's in here.
He in the building.
We like your daddy too. So we'll be right back.
I finally did it. My student loan is totally paid off.
What? What about our plan to win the lottery and start living? You know, travel the world on matching yachts, wear enough jewelry to require a bodyguard, vacation on the French Riviera, and then buy it.
You know we're never going to win the lottery, right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late-model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. All three of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
On SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
We're back. Jumping into this interview with our man, Coach Stanley Pritchett. Shout out to everybody out there in Periscope watching us right now. You know what I'm saying? Maceo, go ahead and introduce this man.
Properly introduce my guy. You know what I'm saying? We always, you know, when I always tell y'all Red Oaks stick together, this is a very true statement right here, because he in the building. 1981 7-8 champions.
You gotta look at this picture, y'all.
Region and state champs. Believe it.
There's some rappers on here. There's a whole bunch of people on this picture.
Red Oaks stick together, man. I keep trying to tell y'all that, man. Hey, man. Doug High Astro, man. South Carolina Gamecock, man. Gave me my first real NFL experience, man, because we had a homeboy who was really doing it, man. Stanley Pritchett in the building. What's up, Coach?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing out there?
I'm still going to say this. Like we said in the first interview we ever did with Stanley. How Doug didn't win a state championship. I never understand. We got Stanley Pritchett. I saw so many athletes. He was on that squad, too? Yeah, he was on the squad, too.
Yeah, man. When you running 4-8 cross sweep bootleg 20 times, baby. Ain't gonna happen.
Coach Hubbard, his philosophy. So, hey,
oh my God! Yeah.
We're not gonna even talk about it.
Yeah, man. Because we love that guy.
We love Coach Hubbard.
Yeah, we love Coach Hubbard, man. Yeah, man.
He did the best he could, man.
Hey, man. Hey, what he knew.
Welcome, Stanley, man. How you doing, fam?
I'm doing good, man.
Welcome back, New Digs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done came up.
Welcome to the New Digs.
I love it. I love it.
So, Stanley, man, we just 9 years, man. For people who don't know, if y'all don't know about Stanley was drafted by the Miami Dolphins. For y'all that don't know. But what we talk about with Stanley, and I love to always talk about, Stanley went to South Carolina. When did you know you was football NFL ready?
I tell you, it was probably my junior year. Right after our junior year, we went to a bowl game, and my coach, he brought me into his office, and he told me, well, you know you can go into the draft. I looked at him like, oh, what are you talking about, draft? My mama said, I got to graduate.
Yeah, boy. Yes.
My mama said, I got to graduate from college. I'm not close to graduating. I said, I'm going to be back next year. But once
y'all know, you know his mom and dad, they don't play that education.
I told my mama I wasn't going to leave South Carolina without a degree.
That's right.
And that's what I made sure I did. And but then next year, the senior year, all the scouts started coming in, and that's when I kind of knew that I was going to have the opportunity, to play on the next level. It was a blessing. I was able to travel the world and go different places that I know I'd have never went.
Take this fool with you a few times.
Took her with me.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
I ain't even tell y'all about the Super Bowl party.
Oh, boy.
Down in Miami when
pictures
when
are
the family
buried.
came down.
Don't even know where the pictures are.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. So
what's going on in Miami State?
So glad Facebook and Twitter and Instagram went. Yeah, man. I'm so blessed. And thank you. Yes.
Oh, boy.
But it was just, it was great, man, just being with my guys, especially, having Maceo and them. I've been knowing Maceo since I was probably
y'all
about 4 or 5 years old.
Y'all
families,
man.
Our families have been knowing each other.
Mm-hmm.
We all kind of grew up together, you know. So it was a big thing, man, just to be around my homeboys.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. My family, I got a big family. I got a lot of cousins and a lot of brothers, and so it just, I just love to be around my people from the A.
What I love to talk about, man, is about that. It's that I'm looking at you, and all y'all seem like y'all boys, like Hicks and you and all y'all, man, just being around each other and having opportunities. When you saw your homeboy go into the league with you, Hicks, and you Robert Hicks, we've had him on the show, and you. What would y'all say when y'all would see each other, man? How would that? Cause y'all played in Miami and Buffalo, man. So y'all saw twice a year, man.
We just hang out, man. We go out to eat before the game, and because my mom taught Robert Hicks in kindergarten. So, I know I've been knowing these cats. And
that's what I'm saying.
And Robert was bigger than my mom in kindergarten.
He was
bigger than my mom.
Always a big fella.
Yeah, always a big fella. Yeah. So we just always caught up, and we always stayed in touch. I mean, we're a tight knit family, Doug. The Astro family is tight.
Last question, mate. So we'll go with that. So when you're coaching now with these kids, what do you try to tell them about those experiences, man? Because people, I don't feel like they tighter like we were back in the day. Because now you go to school, you do your thing. When I left school, we still, hey, homeboy, when we played, because when we played at Marvin Brown, I had Savannah State. It was always pictures. You know what I'm saying? It was always it was a family there, man. Well, so how do you teach your young kids about that family mentality that y'all had back then?
Well, one thing when I coach, I just try to build a culture with kids. You got to be a family, man. With anything you do, you got to be a family. You got to be able to trust each other. You got to be able to, you got to have each other's back. You can't be an individual and be a part of a team. So you build that culture, and then the schemes and everything else will come last. But you got to have that culture in your program, where it's all about family first. Each guy playing for each other, having each other's back, and then after that, everything else works itself out.
Now, I was able to work with you on a few coaching staffs. The one thing I know you always, what I always enjoyed about you understood that, and you would always tell the kid, look, everybody not gonna make it.
Oh yeah.
But if you work hard, just talk about the hard work aspect that you always instill in these kids.
One of the quote I like to say is, man, talent is given. Greatness is something you got to achieve. You got to make sure you achieve greatness. So every day you wake up, you put your foot in the ground. You got to be chasing greatness. And, if you're not, you're just being average. You're not maximizing your talent. So everybody's given talent by the Most High, the Creator, God, whatever you want to call him or her, But then you just got to every day you got to work hard. You got to always work hard in the classroom first. You got to work hard on the football field, in the weight room. And you just got to give your all, relentless effort, all day, every day.
Man, as you can see, man, we're going to have a lot to talk about. Coach, I want to ask you one question when we come back from our break. You played fullback. 9 years of banging, man. How are you today?
Can I answer now? That'll be another segment.
We're going to do that in another segment when we come back. I look at fullbacks, man, you bang every play, man.
Boy,
we got to talk about that because I'm looking at we got a mutual friend on there, Mike Pritchett. Tober. 10 years in the league at fullback, like that hurts.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that when we come back. Yeah, stay with us. It's the Crush.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late-model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. all three of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement.
Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
This is Amar Batman Carroll. You listen to The Crush, the only sports radio show that they're going to keep it real in the A on Sensation Station Network.
Big shout out to Ahmad. He came and hung out with us yesterday. Hey, man. Batman. Batman had a laugh yesterday. He said he just do what he do, man.
But you know what's funny? And that's what I try to tell you. It's always, you watch the games, but when you watch it with guys who play, they perspective on the game totally different.
When he said, "Tay again fast," and I'm looking from Batman saying that like, "Tay again fast,"
and cause he can roll out.
Yeah. Cause Batman fast. He like, yeah. Cause when Tay again came in that picture, Tay again really fast.
Tay again, he getting so up.
Hey, we back, man, with Coach Stanley Pritchett, man. So we left talking about fullback. Fullbacks back in your day were really playing. I mean, it was. You had 60 plays on offense. You was out there about 50.
50 of them, yeah. We didn't really have that many personnel grouping, just tailback and a fullback.
And you were different too, because you had hands.
Oh, yeah, I had hands.
So they could use you in different situations.
Still got the longest touchdown reception by running back in Miami Dolphins history. So
there it is.
Don't let it get
77 yards. I gotta throw that shot out right there.
There it is.
Get him, Coach.
No,
there it is.
Throw that shot out.
So, how are you doing, Coach?
Let me say, I'm just saying I'm blessed. I do get up. I do hurt a little bit in my knees, and sometimes I wake up with headaches, but I take care of myself, with my diet. I'm a vegan. You see, I got my water with me.
Yeah, man.
I run every day, so you gotta do things to kind of take care of yourself.
He all the way vegan too.
Yeah, I'm all the way vegan.
All the way, yeah. You can't
all raw.
Yeah,
all raw.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't cheat it.
So during a season when you was in the Jimmy Johnson days, and everybody know, anybody from Dallas and Miami can tell you what Jimmy would knock you out. That was when, today, you only hit, 1 day, 2 days at the most?
Yeah.
Maybe. Y'all hit every day back then.
Yeah.
Talk about those
Don't remind me.
Because you played, if people don't know, Stanley played his first 3 years with Dan Marino and Jimmy Johnson.
4 years.
4 years, that's right, that's right. So, talk about those Miami days, man. You coming in as a rookie, you got to get that check. How were them days, man?
Miami it was great, man, because I was a real young man. I was 20, 22. I was young, man. You get money. From Atlanta, we didn't really have money growing up, so to get money, man, it was great, man. It was great. I spent a lot of money,
and that's a heck of a city to be in as a rookie.
Had never really had a bank account, never had wrote a check before. But I made it through. I made it through. But on the field, man, Jimmy Johnson was tough, man. He was a great coach. Now I won't take nothing from him, but man, he was a stickler by the book. I mean, and actually one of the guys I played with, man, he got to rest in peace, Lawrence Phillips, man. He was one of my, I was his mentor, man.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. When he got on the team, Jimmy came to me like, Pritchett, if Lawrence Phillips get in trouble, you in trouble.
Yeah.
I looked at him like, what?
Yeah. And what a lot of people don't know, if he went out, you were assigned to go out with him.
When Lawrence Phillips went out, I had to go out.
He had to go out.
I had to go out. If he had to take a drug test, they called my house because they knew he was with me. So.
So how was that? You was doing 3 jobs.
Oh man, I was doing 3 jobs.
Yeah,
that was my guy, man. A lot of people give him a bad rep for what he did. But man, he really was a good guy, man. He just wanted to be loved, man. And he just wanted to be loved, and he had a rough upbringing, and
when you see a lot of those players like that, that's what you see, man. You just be like, they just need somebody.
They need some love. They need somebody to love them, man, and just groom them, man. They just, a lot of people just need love in this world, man. And
See, y'all don't get that nowhere else. This man just played with Lawrence Phillips. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Y'all,
And like I say, they would if Lawrence went out. That's the first phone call that was made. Stanley, you need to get there.
I had to be with him. Yeah. I mean, I had to be with him, and if I said if it was a drug test, he had to get tested like 6 times a week. They would call him my house. So I mean, he was my guy. I mean, if I talked to him probably about 3 or 4 years ago, we talked. He wrote me a letter and tried to call me on the phone. And his mom lived in Atlanta for a minute. I don't know if she still lives there, but his real mom.
Mhm.
So
when you heard the news about him, what was your first thought?
Man, I was sad, man. I was like, man, I cannot believe this happened, man. But man, I couldn't imagine being caged up like that, man.
Yeah.
For that long of a period of time, man.
Especially living the life that he lived. You like, man, dude. I mean, he was at the top.
Yeah, he was at the top, man.
He was at the top.
He could have. You talking about a back, man? He was the hardest running back I had ever seen, man.
Yeah.
He used to run by you, hear the wind go by. Hear the wind ran by you. So he was that good.
And he won the little fella.
He won the little fella. So him and Cecil Collins, they were the 2 hardest runners that I played with. Wow.
And Cecil was a problem too.
Yeah, he was a problem.
He was a problem. One of my favorite stories from your rookie year when you went and got your truck. So Stanley went and got the Lexus truck, and he went. We looking at it. Then they were like, "Well, yeah, you can do a commercial." And he was like, "Yeah, for real." That's how he got his truck.
My truck, man. Just talking to the people, man. They was like, "You a Miami Dolphin?" Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to do a commercial? You can have this truck. Okay, I'll do the commercial. I mean, for real. I mean,
you're right there,
man. You miss those perks, man. Because I remember I had a cell phone. I didn't pay for a cell phone for until I stopped playing. So
9 years.
9 years in the NFL. Yeah. That's when the cell phones first came out. We started out with the big phone with the bag, and then we were down to the little small AT&T phone, but it had the antenna you couldn't take off.
Yeah. And you ain't pay for one.
I ain't pay for not one cell phone until I started playing football.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. You knew you were behind the scene. How bad did Jimmy not want to play Marino?
I think at the beginning he really wanted. He really thought Marino was going to win him a championship.
Right.
But at the end, he kind of saw that we weren't going to win it. And I don't really think it was Dan's fault. We really didn't really have the talent around us as a team, to get to the next level. So a lot of people don't understand. Like, to get to the Super Bowl is so hard, man. You have guys that play years and years. Like me, I didn't make it to the Super Bowl, but I mean, you put that time in. You want to get there. You get so close.
He was close.
Like, he was close, man.
He was with us too.
Oh, you got to give your shouts out to Carolina and Denver for making it yesterday, man.
It ain't easy.
It's not easy, man. It's not an easy feat.
You think it's easy, man? It ain't easy.
And you never know when you'll get back.
Never know when you'll get back. You might not never get back.
Dan Marino made
enjoy the moment.
Super Bowl, man. In 1983.
And again, that what was so crazy because everybody was like, well, he's so young. He'll go to a lot of them.
With that arm and the way he play, he'll be back.
Never got back. Never got back.
Man, that's crazy, man. So, Stanley, we got a lot, because people don't know, man. We got South Carolina to talk about. We're going to be here all day. Man, we got to talk about coaching, which we all
We got y'all. I keep shooting them the questions. Y'all keep sending them.
Yeah,
I get them to them.
One of my favorite things is that I'm not going to say the school, but when you heard and y'all had that magnificent rookie class, freshman class back in the day, boy.
Hey, man, we don't discuss that school. What school is that?
Yeah. Hey, we don't talk about that. Seems like a little sore spot around here. I like to pull that Band-Aid off every now and then just to mess with them. Hey, man, we'll be right back. It's The Crush.
am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor, or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Can I have a price check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I haven't looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
This is University of Georgia linebacker Demetrius Douglas. We're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Shout out to you, boy, to Demetrius. Make sure we got to call him, man.
Hey, caller, what you crushing on?
Oh, man, I'm just crushing on that game yesterday.
Yeah, what's up, Mike?
Mike, what's up, man? They don't understand Red Oak stick together, Mike. They don't understand.
They don't understand you. You're going to have to tell Peach Eric or something, man.
Hey, man, look. E being E. We'll get on her tomorrow about that, Mike.
Yeah, man. Could you?
If Fitzgerald had made it, you know, she would have been all hollering it.
Did you see Fitzgerald crying after the game?
I didn't see that.
Man, he was crying.
Because he's not going to get back.
Dog, Larry Fitzgerald shed real tears yesterday.
He dropped 3 passes.
He dropped 3 passes.
And he ain't dropped a 24 in his career.
Oh,
he dropped
my goodness.
3 yesterday.
Unbelievable, man. Mike, we appreciate the love already, cuz.
All right, then.
All right, dude.
All right.
What number he can call?
Hey, man, Mike called us at 678-613-5857. Man, call the show, man. Give Coach Pritchett a call, man.
Y'all let us
Stop
talk
sending me
all the time.
texts, man. Yeah, call him.
Makes your phone be blowing up, though.
Yeah, man. I'm showing him all the text, though, so you know what I'm saying. So he know y'all say what's up.
Hey, Coach, man, so when you played, what do you know now that helps you from your years in the league and playing in the SEC that helps you coaching today? What's the thing that you've learned and that you try to instill in these kids today when you coach?
Well, I think the thing you gotta show the kids that you care about them. I mean, when playing football is playing football, man, but it's all about relationship with people, building relationships, making sure that the guys understand that you'll go to bat for them. I mean, if guys feel that you'll go to bat for them, they're gonna play hard for you, and that's all you can ask, So I think my thing is, I consider myself a player's coach, and I want the guys to feel like they can always come to talk to me about anything. If it's football, if it's girls, if it's your grades, anything you got, home problems, anything you got going on, you can come talk to me. We can figure it out. And once you got kids that know that you'll go to bat for them,
yeah.
I mean they'll bust a wall, they'll bust a wall down for you. So
absolutely,
I like that you keep functioning. You keep talking about education, and we all know your dad educator, your mom educator. do these kids really understand that, dude? If you don't get that part of it, you might as well stop playing.
Man, education is so important. I mean, and even today, the school system is so not good. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I mean, I'm really thinking about even starting my own school, like really my own school without, just like a home school, Afrocentric school. So that's really my next step from coaching is, once I get my son through school, I think I'm going to matriculate to starting my own school in the community, man. 'Cause we got to start back building up our black communities, man. We got to, we got to have our Black Wall Streets. We got to have our, I don't know if y'all know about that Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. So
We know about it.
we got to build them back up, man. And,
There it is.
Y'all
we got to have a black nation, man. That's what I'm all about.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
That black power.
They ain't ready for that, man.
There it is.
Yeah. Hey, man, we come back, man. We're going to do a little bit more with Coach, man, because, that's what we do. It's the Crush.
Yup.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
This is Coach Greg Thompson. Tune in to The Crush on the SSNATL.com.
Shout out to you, Greg. Coach Greg. Love you, man. Hey, man, we're back. It's the Crush. Hey, Stanley, quick question, man. We got about 2.5 minutes for our next break. Who's the hardest linebacker you played against?
Oh, man. I got to go and give a shout out to, he's the coach. He's the D-line coach for the Falcons, that Brian Cox, man. I mean, he indoctrinated me in my first preseason game. I remember we played the Chicago Bears, and he had just left the Dolphins and went to Chicago as a free agent. And so I guess he wanted to show out, for the team. But we ran the lead, and I remember I hit him, and I was facing the running back. And the next day in film, our coach, Kippy Brown, he's the Seattle Seahawks wide receiver coach. Now, man, Pritchett, what are you doing? Welcome to the NFL, Ricky.
Yeah. So Cox went in there.
He gave me the business. So that's the hardest hit I had in the NFL. I mean,
now was it truly? Now, everybody always talk about the speed of the game being the adjustment. So coming from the SEC to the NFL, it was still a jump.
It's still a jump because in the SEC, the linebackers are fast, the secondary fast. And, you still might get a couple guys who not, fast unless you're playing Alabama.
Yeah.
Back in the Alabama team from '92 was no joke.
Yeah.
But just the speed of the game, man. I mean, professional football, it is what it is. It's professional. You're a professional.
Yeah.
Everybody's fast. Everybody's the number one player from college or number one player from wherever they came from. And I mean, it's a business, and how you take care of your, how you handle your craft, how you train, and it is what it is, man. It's speed. Speed kills.
So we were talking about that training. Do you think all these specialized different training methods that everybody using now, are they truly effective?
I don't know. I mean, I'm from the old school. I like to train with my teammates, with my boys. I can take it back to running heels. And I like running heels. I mean, I think that's the most. Heel training is probably the most important. Running the track, running. I'm big on my guys. If you don't run track, I mean, to me, you're not competing
at all.
So you gotta play other sports. I mean, everybody want to specialize football as a 12-month 24-hour day thing. Really, man, be kids, man. Play basketball, man. Play soccer.
I'm glad you said that.
Run track. I mean, just compete. Just compete.
Year round.
And that's what we did, man. We every sport, every season, we always change.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you had them letters on your jacket, man, you had just one. They talked about it.
Talked about it. Man.
Yeah. And see, because like people don't know you play basketball.
Basketball. I played basketball. I played baseball. I ran track a little bit. I mean, my mom she taught me how to play basketball. She said I look like a big horse running out there. So she stopped me from playing basketball. So mom was, and then Coach Dollar, he was a trip, man. Coach Dollar, you had to go to summer league, and I
had to be a dollar boy.
I knew I wasn't gonna be playing no summer league. So
yeah, it was a grind. It was a grind for Coach Dollar.
But we had some of the same names on this show. Sometimes Dollar always seemed to come back.
He was the truth.
Hey man. Hey, we come back, man. We're going to run into the Crush rundown. We still got some questions for Stanley. We'll mix them in while we do some other sports stories. Stay with us. It's the Crush.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy
the enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
This is Judge Hatchett, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
And we're back. Going to the Crush Rundown, brought to you by Parish Capital. At Parish Capital, we can help you achieve your financial goals by providing high-quality advisory service and making smart investment decisions. Go to Parish Capital, that's PARRISH Capital.com for more information. So, Stanley, real quick, man, before we go into some of these, how has it been in Arabian Mountain? How long now?
3 years now.
3 years. How has it been, relatively new school?
Oh, yeah.
Getting putting together. How's it been coaching over there?
It's a grind. I mean, trying to build up a program, it's a lot tougher than what you think.
Yeah.
We're academic school, so that's one thing I like. Even though it's not the academic, the true academic, but it's a little better. It's got a pretty good look curriculum. Got to have a 2.5 to stay in.
Okay.
Wow. Got to have a 3.0 if you're in the magnet program. So you got to come over there and be academically sound. Because they're gonna prepare you for college.
Right.
So, but I love the kids over there in my program, man. They a bunch of hardworking kids. They we haven't really had a lot of seniors the past 2 years because, a lot of kids that 9th grade year catch up with them. They can't keep up with that 2.5. So
yeah. Oh man, just pay attention to class, man. Ain't hard to get no 2.5.
So, but I got a good group of seniors coming up next year, and I just had a good group.
Real quick, I want to say this real quick.
Oh yeah.
Part of the petty police right now. Patriots fired the offensive line coach.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Somebody got to take the blame.
Somebody got to take the blame for that, man. Getting hit 9 times.
Hey, man, you can't hit Brady like that,
Brady
man.
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to go.
Coach Dave Degliamo is no longer at the Patriots offensive line coach. So, yeah, you can't touch Mr. Brady that much.
Franchise, man.
Franchise.
Franchise.
And it's so funny because we used to always talk when you were down there with Marino.
Yeah, man.
It's like,
I already know that pressure, man.
yeah, job one is keep Marino upright.
Man,
What were they
keep him
telling
upright,
you
man.
when you first got down there?
Man, he better not get hit. Or you going to be on the side. Matter of fact, you going to be at home. Make sure he don't get hit. Boy. That franchise got to stay upright.
That's a lot of pressure for a rookie to have to hit it.
You walk in the door. Hey, congratulations. You see that guy right there? Don't let him touch the ground.
Yeah, he can't touch the ground.
He can't touch the ground.
Wow. Wow. All right, so Stel, I always ask head coaches this. What's the greatest part of your job of being a head coach?
Well, you love signing day. You love signing day because a lot of dreams for kids, man, is, to get to that next level. I try to put as many kids in college as possible, man. I don't care if they get $1. Wow. You want to go there, go there, please. I mean, wow. It might not be Division I, it might not be, the big time schools, South Carolina, Georgia, but it's probably the best fit for you.
Yeah.
But make sure whatever school you go to, for y'all my young guys out there, just pick the best fit for you. Go where you want it. Not because you see all your other guys going there.
Because I think, Stanley, at the end of the day, these parents don't understand. It's that kid that has to wake up there every day.
That kid got to spend the next 4 to 5 years
at
that place.
After you drop him off, that's it.
He got to be comfortable where he's at. He got to feel comfortable. He got to understand that he got to get the academics done because they're not gonna keep you around if you're not the APR now.
Yeah,
APR. Yeah, you're not helping out with the APR. Yeah, they gonna send you back on home.
You have to graduate now. And they don't understand that the rules keep changing, and it's about you graduate.
Yep.
You got to graduate.
The same thing. Go to school that want you. Go to school trying to force school to take you. You can go out there and make sure. I like what you said. If you got $60,000, throw it on the table and just say, "I want to go play." Right
now. If you got it.
Another thing to the parents, you don't have to sign on signing day.
Oh my God!
You do not have to sign. Do not just sign anywhere. If you don't feel comfortable with that school, don't just sign that.
That's just the first day.
Please wait.
That you can sign.
Wait, because it's going to be other schools are going to come back. People going to fall off.
Yep.
Guys that don't qualify.
Guys that didn't qualify are going to fall off. So guys, you don't have to sign on February 3rd. You can wait. I know you want to sign in front of your girlfriend at the school. You want to be on there. with the 3 hats on the table. Yeah. But come on, let's keep it real.
How crazy has that gotten? The hats,
and the dog, the puppies, and
it doesn't make any sense.
It's not football, man. It's all about education, man. It's fun. I guess for the big time guys, but for the,
But what people don't realize, it's a list, and I'm gonna find that list and I'm gonna post it. So many 5-star kids never develop when they get on campus.
I'm gonna tell you the true story. We had a guy named Keith Famous at South Carolina. He was a #1 player in the nation from Mississippi. Came there and he never played at South Carolina.
#1 player.
He's #1 player from Mississippi in the nation. He never played. He was a good guy. He was a team barber. He was a team barber. Good guy. He cut my hair when all my 4 years in South Carolina.
He kept you fresh, right?
He kept me fresh. He just never played.
Couldn't get on the field.
Couldn't get on the field, man. It's 5-star don't mean nothing to me, man. It's just ratings by guys that got to print publications for their newspapers.
And most of these guys are somewhere just sitting in the basement, or they just got a laptop
and never played football.
Never played. That's what be so crazy. I'm like, so that's who the expert is, dude. He don't even probably know how to put shoulder pads on. And he telling you fine. Oh, okay, man.
I start messing with kids. I say, who the best defensive player in the league? J.J. Watt. He walked on at Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't no star.
He didn't sign on National Signing Day.
He didn't sign on National Signing Day.
He walked on. And now he don't want. So, okay, that brings me to my next question. The hardest part about your job.
The hardest part is definitely with the parents and the college recruiting and
y'all run the good coaches away. Don't keep telling y'all that.
They think the kid's supposed to go to Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia Tech. I mean, it's just not realistic. I mean,
And the only letters he getting is from Tennessee State.
And when you get letters, that don't even really mean nothing nowadays. I mean, if the coach, if they don't come in and talk to you, I mean, I get coaches coming in every day trying to talk to kids. If they not coming talking to you personally, like really talking to you either on Twitter or texting you,
setting up an
in-home visit, coming on an official visit.
Yeah.
If school's not doing that, you're not going to get it. They're not going to send you paperwork for a scholarship. So
I tell people this all the time. We both coach great kid.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan Axon.
Oh man.
I told Jonathan, dude, don't go to Alabama. Don't go to Alabama.
Yeah.
He was down there 4 years. Maybe made the kickoff team one time.
And I love Jonathan. Jonathan.
Great athlete.
Great kid, man.
Great kid.
Great kid, man. Just got caught up in that, man, Alabama, that tradition and that program. He got 3 championship rings.
Yeah.
Got 2, 3 rings.
Yeah, his jewelry looked real good, dude.
Oh, wow.
2, 3 rings.
Yeah, a couple SEC championship. And a national championship.
Yeah.
Didn't
pan out.
Didn't pan out. Couldn't get on the field.
That makes a difference, man. You just want to play, man.
And he was a hard worker, man.
And he was a
hard worker.
He was one of those 5-star kids.
Yeah. You just want to play, man. Just want to get out there and play, man.
Go where you want it.
Go where you want it.
Go where you want it.
Yeah.
Not where you want to go.
And
go where you want it.
And so much of his was, I think, more his family were excited about. Oh, we going to Alabama. Well, yeah, okay.
Where you gonna play?
What school really wanted him?
Dude, he could have went anywhere.
He could have went anywhere.
He had an offer from everybody.
Wow.
But it was Alabama.
Yeah.
He could have went to Vanderbilt and been a star. He could have went anywhere and been a star.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he really, to me, he probably should have stayed at tight end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he came to Douglas as a 9th grade as a star. He was just better than everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. And I think the parents, again, let your child make it. Don't try to influence. Oh man, we going to Alabama. Man, no. So?
Yeah. Wow. definitely kids don't. I mean, it's a process. You need to have your family involved because it's a big family decision. But at the end of the day, it's your decision, and you got to live with that decision for the next 4 to 5 years.
Because after your mama drop you off,
your mom and dad leave, they cry, shed that tear. All our parents shed that tear.
Yeah.
Once they leave,
and that door closed,
that's when they get real.
Boy, you have just became a man.
Soon that whistle blow for 5:30 in the morning practice.
They coming around with that air horn blowing, waking everybody up.
And get what? Your mama can't say
You can call that night and cry.
She ain't jumping back
but
on
she ain't getting back on no car.
I'm telling you what my mama is, baby. You better stay there. Come home when you get your degree. My mom told me, come home when you get your degree.
She had a 4-year
Don't come back to Atlanta in the summertime. Don't come home. Don't come hang out.
I'm up and down 2 Notch Road.
Nah, I'm in South Carolina, 2 Notch Road, baby.
Y'all see, y'all had to be from the Carolina on staying at 2 Notch Road. University of South Carolina sits off 2 Notch Road, everybody. Hey, man, y'all had to live somewhere else besides here, man. My God, man.
Ooh, boy, when they closed that door and you sitting there, boy, I tell you, the first time they dropped me out, I was like, they really leaving.
Oh, man.
Bruh, after your mom make up your bed and walk around that room one time, deuces.
Yeah. Get your room all nice for you, and it's like,
all
right,
right, done. It ain't gonna never look that good again.
Oh, man.
If she ever come back in your room, I don't think they don't never walk back in.
Nah, they don't come back in. Nah, they don't come back in.
That's the last time they seen that room. No, don't come back in there. It stink when they leave. It's
hey, man.
Grown men down there after a while.
Real. But listen, y'all. What Coach Pritchett is saying is very true, parents. Let your child, it's all y'all decision, but that kid has to be the one who's going to be there.
4 years is a long time to be anywhere you don't want to be.
Gone.
That's a long
time. And that's why so many of these kids come back home. Because they're not the one making the decision. It all look good.
Yeah. And
then you look up, like say you're a month in the camp, and it done got tough.
You can always tell the one that love where they at because they don't come home that summer.
Never. And that's the thing about Stanley. Summertime, we never saw Stanley. He never came home.
Yeah, because we heard stories about, man, I don't never hear from my son. Yeah, he good.
Yeah. He's never coming back. Yeah, you had to force him back.
You saw your last, when they graduated in May, that was it.
Done. They can't wait to get out of here.
Hey, man, we about to take a quick station identification. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
The dream of the future, brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
Now we come to the special feature of our program.
Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. It's The Crush Rundown, brought to you by Parish Capital.
Hey, man, the boy got tears in my eyes, man.
Hey, man. See Herd and Red Oak up in here, man. It'd be funny sometimes. Hey, Stanley, so give me one of your favorite NFL stories that you can tell about your time in NFL. I always love to hear stories about, man, there was this one time. Just what story do you got that you just, like, love to talk about? Besides Herd and them coming to Miami, but...
that was one of the highlights. But I think after my rookie year, I tell this story all the time. Dan Marino took us out. We went to his house, and we had never. Dan, he lived in a big mansion. He lived off from everybody.
Yeah.
We went to his house and we went down in the basement and we smoked cigars, and he had a wine bar and we drank wine, and then we went to the strip club. He had his own limousine. He took us to the strip club.
He didn't rent a limousine. He had his own.
He had his own.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. So we went out. I think I made like a couple of all-rookie teams. So Dan was like, man, I just want to thank y'all for great season, and took us out and gave us about $1,000 a piece. He had the whole offense. Gave everybody about $1,000 in ones. So we in the strip club. So Dan, we out in the VIP. Dan going to the back. I can't tell y'all what he was doing.
The other spot that nobody ain't seen.
He went to the other VIP. You know what I'm saying? But that was my story, man. He took us out, showed us love, man, for the season, man. Especially for us being young guys, just coming in.
So did he have like a driver on ready to go?
Oh yeah, had the driver ready.
Man, this Dan Marino, that's a hospital named after Dan Marino down there, man.
I'm just tripping off of that. Like he said, the back, man. So there's a room that probably ain't nobody. Too many people get to see that room.
And man, but again, the generosity of this guy, man. His rookie year. Now, when the rookie, it was the second year. He know I'm a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Cowboys come to Miami. He makes sure we get down there, man. He got us set up. He scored a touchdown against my Cowboys, man.
Yeah, man.
And then, they in Charlotte. I was living in Charlotte at the time. Man, how many tickets you need? Me, homegirl, Rodney, Eugene. Yeah, dog. He got us tickets. We get to come down after the game into the, where the players before they get back on the bus. We like, man, where Dan Marino? Oh, nah, he don't walk out here with us, man. He don't walk out here with us, man. Dude, police escort for Dan Marino from the locker room to the bus, dude. Unbelievable.
Wow. Dan, no lie, Dan didn't cash all his check. Like we got our check like once a week. Dan, I don't need my check. Wow. Don't worry about that. I'm good. I'm good.
He cashing checks.
He's not even cashing checks.
Yeah, like I'm good.
I'm good.
It's a 7-figure one every time.
Give it to me in the end of the year. Don't worry about it.
He's storing checks.
Don't worry about it.
Cats at the pay window like,
hey, we out there like,
I need mine, baby.
Hey, Monday morning, it's payday, man. Monday morning, baby. You better line up and get that check. One of them direct deposit back there, baby.
Everybody in line. They're like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm going home, guys.
Meet you on the ninth hole. I just see you on the ninth hole.
Macy, I got a feeling, man. That might be the last time we see Cam like we did.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
That might be the last time we was able to get that type of access to Cam.
Bro, if this kid wins the Super Bowl,
oh my God,
dude, his world changes.
Oh man,
dude.
Oh yeah. I just thought about the whole Marino. He's getting to that. We was at that Carolina Stadium, and it was a practice game. And when he came out that tunnel, we just heard this roar. And he come out doing his Superman stuff. And just to hear you talk about Dan, if he wins the Super Bowl, dude, we some people can get access to him, but others may not be able to.
You see her cover photo.
I see her.
She got like 20 pictures of her and Cam. It's unbelievable. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But see how he kicked us to the curb, and I mean, boy,
Yeah, he was like, I got an interview real quick.
what? Yeah. And, but again, but
When she said, hey, ain't no head up in here.
they gonna try to give me a chest bump. Boy, go on somewhere,
Yeah.
boy. I'll put you on my knee.
We good, dog.
Wow, Cameron.
Dang, we just went petty quick. Stay with
Yeah,
us,
we
Mr.
went
Crush.
better, yeah.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
Enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy E. Glaze.
Man, it's your boy Maceo Hurd.
Make sure you're checking us out on all social medias. At Twitter, you can catch us at Crush Sports Talk.
Instagram, The Crush Sports Talk.
On Facebook, The Crush Sports Talk. Man, we the dopest sports show.
On social media, baby.
So what are you waiting on? Follow us.
It's The Crush, Jack.
Yeah.
Really, Glaze?
Really, Crush fans? This is the section of the show where we question the intelligence of our sports brethren. Hey, we're back. Going into one of our favorite segments. Hey, just a reminder, the Crush Rundown was brought to you by Parish Capital. You go to www.parishcapital.com for more information. They'll help you achieve your financial goals. Make sure you want to start off really, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I go. Really Atlanta Falcon fans.
Already, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all really about to be the only team in y'all division without a Super Bowl, man. Really? Hey, man. I can't wait to see how that work out for y'all, man. When we start talking trash in the next season, man. So, Falcon fans, get ready, man, because it's going to happen. Y'all better pull for Peyton real hard next Sunday, boy.
Let's go, Peyton.
There you go. Really, Falcon fans.
Start off petty.
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
Gotta be.
Really, Andre Drummond.
Oh,
You missed 23 free throws in one game.
hey, man, you got one job, dude.
23 out of 36 attempts. 23.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, man.
Well, they put the bricks of each shot together. They covered up a TV of all his bricks.
Yeah, dog. Hey, man.
They fouled him 9 times in 5 seconds or something crazy.
Trash can, dude.
23.
Hey, man. Not working on his craft, man.
Chris Webber said when he went, remember the story? He said, when I was bad at free throw shooting, I hired me somebody, and they went with me until I got to 70. Andre Drummond.
Dude.
I don't feel sorry for everybody hate that hacker stuff.
Stay out the club.
You're a professional.
Stay out the club. The NBA money guaranteed, though, dog. So, I mean.
Go ahead, Mace. I'm good, man.
Hey, man. Sean Weatherspoon.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Sean Weatherspoon, you was nowhere near Cam when he dove over for the touchdown. Clearly, you didn't see the signal touchdown, and you over there celebrating, pumping your fist.
I saw that.
While Cam over in the end zone dabbing and giving the ball to some little kids.
Did you see that too?
Man, you're a clown. That's why people in Atlanta don't like you, dude.
I forgot he was on the team.
I'm just saying, man.
He did that pumping, and I said they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, dude. Dog, Cam over there dabbing and celebrating.
Yeah, then gave the ball away in there.
He done gave the ball to some child, and you pumping your fist like y'all made a stop. Really, Sean Weatherspoon, get your life, man. Get your life.
I really go to a team that won a game, but I couldn't see them because their jersey was so lime green. Michigan State, really?
Hey, man. Oregon, blame Oregon, man.
What was that color?
Blame Oregon, man. And they gave everybody lime green shirts that came into the arena.
That color was hard to watch, man.
Dude, on these new TVs.
Yeah, and they all bright.
Bruh, I cut the TV off.
Like a Sprite commercial out there, bro. It was hard to watch that game.
Yeah, man, I had to cut TV off, man. I'm like, dude, I can't watch that, man.
Color splash is not good for everybody.
You got to watch that on black and white TV, dog. And they don't even make black and white TVs no more.
Really, Michigan State? Tommy, what happened to tradition? Just playing with you. That's why, you know what, we give a shout out to the Alabama, man. They ain't got time for all that color. You know, just play your thing, man. Just what you got, Mace?
Really, Dallas Cowboys.
You give it to both teams, man.
Yeah, man, I'm always fat with mine, man. So we said DeMarcus Webb was washed up. I couldn't tell yesterday the way he was getting out the quarterback, man.
I kept looking like,
and he's been getting out the quarterback since he left Dallas.
He was getting that yesterday.
So really, Dallas Cowboys, we couldn't keep that guy.
He was hardcore yesterday.
Really, and now he getting ready to go to a Super Bowl. Jerry Jones, man,
I looked at that and said, DeMarcus got about 3 more years left in him, man.
And one more reason I'd be cheering for Cam, man, because I can't let DeMarcus Webb get he can't get a Super Bowl ring, man. And he not wearing a star on the side of his helmet, man. So yeah, I'm being petty, man. Man, whatever, man. I hang out with the queen of petty over there. Vicky, she the queen of petty.
She taught us well.
She taught us well, man.
Might really go to the Atlanta Hawks. You really gonna let Phoenix beat you?
At the buzzer.
You gonna let Phoenix beat you?
She telling y'all, man.
I didn't know Phoenix had players. They got Markeith Morris, and that's it.
Dog, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Jeff T, you see Jeff T been riding that bench a lot lately.
He's hurt now,
man. That's what he came. That's what he said. Cole Bud didn't say that. He said that.
I ain't really myself.
Dude, you are horrible. Hey, man.
Y'all let them win to Phoenix and let them beat you.
Let's start giving Shelvin Mack some of them minutes, man.
Shelvin might make a mistake, but he gonna play hard every play. He gonna go to the hole.
I like Shelvin Mack. I keep trying to tell y'all, and Glaze, don't get mad. Jeff Teague at the Matt Ryan of basketball. I keep telling you that, man. It's sometime, man.
I wish that didn't hurt.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when Jeff on,
I wish it didn't hurt.
He on. Like Matty Ice. When Matt on, he Matty Ice.
I wish that didn't hurt.
When Jeff off, he Matty Slushy. Yeah. I'm just saying.
It's one of them times when you get slapped and you say, I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got really nothing to say at this time.
Yeah. I mean, me and Erica argue about this, but she starting to see it too.
It's there.
Jeff T, man, and then Wiz ain't really no better, man. He takes so many wild shots.
I could see if this was the 90s when people block shot and slam you to the ground.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody, they won't let you get touched.
Dog, you got free reign to go to the basket.
You run a pick and roll, man. It's yours.
Dog, Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas, he would have been eating the floor.
Oh, man.
Every time he tried to go to the basket back in the day.
All right, man, you got anything else, man?
No, man.
You got to compare that. That just hurt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real quick, man. Really New England Patriot fan. Leave Shannon Sharp alone on Twitter.
He will kill you.
Shannon Sharp live for trolling.
This guy was the guy that he called the president on the sideline and said, we are killing the Patriots.
Yeah, we are killing the Patriots. Could you please send the National Guard? We are killing the Patriots.
He the one that talked Super Bowl. When everybody run from Super Bowl media, he was the first one there.
Yeah, he dude, Shannon Sharp don't have nothing else to do.
He live for this.
But he ain't got no job. He on Twitter all day trolling people 24 hours.
You can't bet with a man ain't got no job.
He ain't got no job.
He got a bank account.
And he making his own memes now. That's when you rock.
Hey, shout out to Arizona. They made their own one yesterday, too. That was funny.
Hey, man.
Jordan even like, y'all leave.
You see the one with Michael Jordan and Cam. And Michael Jordan saying, they got to say, you better win the Super Bowl or they going to have my face on you.
Man, we'll be right back. It's the Crush.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Well, I finally did it. My student loan is totally paid off.
What? What about our plan to win the lottery and start living? You know, travel the world on matching yachts, wear enough jewelry to require a bodyguard, vacation on the French Riviera, and then buy it.
You know we're never going to win the lottery, right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late-model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. All three of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
My corporate. You like that? You like that?
The Crush, the dopest sports show on the airwaves.
Hey, we back. Hey, man, we jumping back with our man Stanley. Got a few more things we want to talk about. So, Stanley, looking at the days in so talk about 2004 with me, man. You know, that was a painful time for us around here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, Stanley has played with three of the most dynamic quarterbacks in history. He played with the Marino, he played with Donovan McNabb, and he also played with Michael Vick.
A lightning rod.
So Stanley's been around. On Chicago days, he played with some Chris Chandelier, little Jim Miller, little Shane Matthews.
Cordell Stewart.
He played with
I forgot Cordell. Oh, Cordell was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Man. Jeez.
Yeah, he played with a little bit of everybody back in Chicago days. But it's so, and for us Atlanta people around here, talk about that 2004 run. We were close, right?
Yeah, we were close. That 2004 run, it actually was a special year because Jim Moore came on. It was his first year, and you know, we kind of started off I can't remember too much, but I think we started off kind of slow.
Yeah.
And then we kind of picked up as the season went on. We got hot. And, you know, Mike was awesome that year, man.
The Mike Vick
experience came out.
You know, I mean, he was at that time, man. He was like, whew, he was on another level, man. Kind of like how Cam is now. So
yeah,
Mike was on that level. So
I thought we were gonna Super Bowl. Yeah.
But, you know, we got to the playoffs, and that first playoff game we played St. Louis, and man, the Dome was rocking.
Yeah.
Man, we blew them out, and then we went to play Philadelphia in the championship game. It was cold and it was ugly.
Being that close, Stan. I mean, how did it feel? You playing for the hometown team? Man. You on the brink.
Yeah,
I mean, again, and y'all got Mike Vick.
Man, I just knew we was gonna get there. I had already counted my Super Bowl ticket. I'm gonna get this room for my parents. They can just stay at that room and watch the game at the hotel. And I'm gonna sell all these tickets.
You already got to play it out.
I already had my game plan.
And for y'all who don't know, those are big money tickets for the players. Yes.
That's, getting to the Super Bowl, you're getting about 20, 30 tickets as you can sell, or you can bring your family. But I had already told my family we're gonna get a room. I'm gonna rent out a hotel ballroom, and y'all just watch the game.
We finna come up.
Yeah, we gonna.
We finna come up.
These tickets about to pay for all this right now.
These tickets gonna pay for our whole all season.
Tickets got to
whatever
be sold.
car you want, Mama. I got you. I got you.
Boy, y'all don't know about them Super Bowl ticket sales,
man,
boy.
I don't know about the Super Bowl.
So each player yeah, man. So I just think about that time. You came home, man. You played for the home team.
It was great, man. It was exciting to play in the Georgia Dome, man, because when we grew up, we didn't have a Georgia Dome. We played at Fulton County Stadium.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Dirt on the infield.
I used to work at Fulton County Stadium. So
how many times Hurd would hit you? Hey, yo, Stanley, let me roll up in that dog.
Hey, man. Talking about Fulton County Stadium?
When you was at the Georgia Dome, when Hurd hit you up to come in there.
Hey, man, it was always love.
Oh, yeah, it was always. Anytime Hurd hit me up, I'm hit my boys up now. This my family.
And that's what I'm telling you, man, to be able to be on that ride.
Yeah.
But even before he got drafted, when he came from the combine, he had the NFL gear they had.
Yeah.
He gave it to me.
Yeah.
He didn't really want it. I'm like, dude, okay.
It's cats like you that spoiled him when we was at Morris Brown, boy. Hurd would come out with stuff like, where you get that from?
I'm just saying, man, between Stacy, when Stacy was at Alabama.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying, Stanley didn't even want the stuff.
Man, Hurd, they set the trend for us. Hurd, Mel Johnson, John. We looked up to them guys, because, Hurd was the first one to spat. I mean, had a spat so fresh and so clean.
Hurd almost got us cussed out because of the spat.
Hey, man, I can believe it.
He got us slapped cussed out at halftime.
I can believe it.
Black spat.
Hurd to tell you, man, that receiving crew we had at Dub, man.
Dude.
All we wanted was the ball, man.
That's it.
Hey, man, Coach.
That's
it. Throw the ball, Coach.
And we cutting up in the end zone.
Oh, man.
Till Southwood the cat. I'm sorry, I ain't want to bring it up.
Hey, but even in that game, when Stanley went to the door, outright high solo.
That's what y'all say. You were running hard. You didn't wait, boy.
No, I thought we were gonna run all the way out the tree,
out the stadium.
Like, dude, come back so we can celebrate.
My hat says the crush. Ask me.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Don't. Hey, man. Again, those were times, man.
Those were the days, man. Because to be in our offense, man, it does. We didn't throw the ball much because, like I say, Coach Hubbard, he didn't really want to throw. That wasn't his philosophy.
Nah.
So what was the play called again? We're going to
4-8 cross-sweep bootleg.
4-8 cross-sweep bootleg.
Y'all got to realize
that was the only pass play we had.
That's the only pass play we had.
You got to realize a play 25 years ago still resonates that much in their head.
That's it.
That's all we had.
Dude, Stanley on the deep drag. I'm on the post. Mel on the curl. That was it.
They still couldn't stop y'all.
No,
not that. Not really.
And then you toss it to John. We ran 4-8 cross sweep, and off 4-8 cross sweep with 4-8 cross sweep bootleg. That was it. Fred carry out his fate.
Roll out.
Might catch Stanley in the flat. Me up top.
Wow.
And we gonna cut the food. We got to the end zone. Oh, we were cutting up. They lucky we weren't taking out by
Cam in the end zone yesterday with Ted Ginn. That's how we used to do.
That was
we used to run in the end zone with each other.
Hey, Stanley, we had to talk. He still talk about this one play. Was he on the squad base?
Yeah.
When you was at the 1 yard line and
the Mays game. The Mays game. I caught the ball before halftime.
Yeah. We didn't get the playoff.
Yeah, the clock ran out.
Man, we just knew we were going to be made, man. Oh, man.
Look, bumped into Quint Sagos yesterday, and he was like, I ran you down. I say, dude, you were running with me the whole time. How you run me down?
Actually, I think you got in the end zone, Hurd. I think
they were sending the extra point team out.
See, man,
I think Hurd got in.
Hurd it still bothered him 25 years later. Man.
Cole Hubbard didn't fight hard enough for us on that one.
Nah, he didn't.
He got to fight for that.
But he didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know. Like me as a coach, knowing what I know.
Yeah.
Man, them referee, bruh.
You been in them?
Oh, they would have got it. I would have probably got kicked out of there.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he scored on that one.
Yeah, I did score, man. And we've looked at the film a million times.
We did look at the film.
Carl say, look at this. He got the ball across the plane. All I got to do is get the ball in the white, man.
Boy.
But a lot of people wouldn't understand because they ain't never scored no touchdown. That's why I be laughing at a lot of people sometimes. I'm like, dude, what you know? You ain't how many touchdowns have you scored in your life? Okay, then be quiet.
See, man, it was that bad, man.
It was that bad because we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible loss.
Look at their faces. Boy, golly, man, we about to take a break. We'll be right back. It's The Crush.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. All three of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
You do your thing, all right? Don't be nervous, okay? It's easy. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I say that to say this. If you wouldn't have did what you would have did, then we wouldn't have been where we was at to get what we got.
That just don't make no sense, dog.
It's The Crush on ssnatl.com.
Boy, I haven't heard this in a while. NBA is, well, we kind of slipping into it. We got about a couple more weeks. When is the All-Star game, man?
2 weeks.
Yeah, so
2 weeks after Super Bowl. After we got the Super Bowl.
So we're gonna get y'all to talk about a little bit because of some things that have been going on. It's been kind of interesting. So some guy in Cleveland got fired after being 30-11.
Man, but y'all keep bumping for that dude that was number 23.
Yeah. So basically go to liking LeBron to hating him in like a week.
Listen,
he go from I love that dude. That dude's all right. He ain't that bad. To
no,
I can't stand him no more.
I didn't say I couldn't stand him. He a Cowboy fan. So be it. My problem is y'all trying to act like he didn't know about Black getting fired.
Now that's crazy.
He made the move.
He made the move.
Of course.
But here's the thing I'm gonna say. It happens. Coaches that league. Mark Jackson still sitting over there on the sideline talking about, I built that Golden State team.
He did. But if he didn't get fired in the middle of the season,
well, he might have well have.
Man.
Pat Riley.
Y'all got to stop, man. Y'all got to stop giving LeBron the pass,
man. The pass. He knew now, LeBron crazy talking about he didn't do nothing about it. He knew.
He knew. His boy got the job.
Tyronn Lue got it. And Tyronn Lue Tyronn Lue had a knife in his back in his hand the whole time.
Bruh.
And Tyronn Lue knew exactly what he was doing.
All the stories are out now. LeBron, you knew.
And I want somebody else not to get it. They still trying to make Kevin Love work with him.
Dude, Kevin Love finna get traded. They're going to trade Kevin Love.
Because Kevin Love didn't like Vlad either.
I'm going to tell y'all this, man, and I'm going to stand on this. LeBron would never win another ring.
He got one or two.
No.
He'll win another.
No.
He'll win another.
Who he going to beat out west?
He'll win another one.
He can't beat San Antonio or Golden State.
Because he going to always win the East. He's going to always be weak.
No, I'm not. He might not come out the East this year.
He'll win the East this year. Ain't nobody got it. Who gonna beat him?
Put some juice boxes on it then.
We got it.
Okay.
Who gonna beat him?
I'm just saying.
Who gonna beat him?
Dude, Tyronn, you think Tyronn Lue, who AI crossed up and stepped over, you think he can, you think he can diagram, you gonna take him over Coach Bud?
You gonna take him over David Black? David Black won the Eastern Championship last year, dog.
And so you think Tyronn Lue can take them right back?
It's the talent that's better. They the best team in the East, man. They won't beat San Antonio or Golden State. But they got the best talent, man. They will win the East.
Tyronn Lue will not get that team to me. We got juice boxes on it now.
Talk about the dude Cuddy Cross. Don't let the AI stuff go, man.
Dude, AI, man. AI made him look bad.
Dude, the coach of the Doc River, he been in the league for a while. Now you talk about because AI chilling at Cheesecake Factory.
Listen,
he got nothing to do with
when you go one seat over,
it's a big change.
It's a big change.
It's a big change.
And you saw what happened.
They will not be Golden State or San Antonio.
Nah, I don't even think they'll beat Chicago in 7-game series.
They'll beat Chicago.
Again, we got juice boxes on.
We got juice boxes on.
Juice boxes.
I want fruit punch.
Okay, you know what I want. I want grape. I want grape.
He like grape.
I want grape. I'm telling you, no way.
So you hear it here.
Yeah.
What's the day? January 25th.
January 25th.
Juice box has been put. Cleveland will win the East. We didn't say the championship, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, they won't come out the East.
They will come out the East.
Man, you really got a lot of faith in Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, ain't Tyronn. He just got the best talent in the East. The East is weak, dog.
Okay.
You talking about Chicago? Chicago
in a 7-game. You got to think now. I'm playing you every night.
They won the East last year with Dellavedova, with Love, and Tyree was out last year.
No, they were out in the finals. They weren't out in the Eastern Conference Championship. They was out in the finals.
Love was out in the Eastern Conference Championship. Go back and look.
He got hurt in the Eastern Conference Championship.
Yeah, and they still swept the Hawks, who was supposed to be the best team in the league last year.
Boy, stop. Now, you didn't even believe last year the Hawks were the best team in the East.
They had the best record.
But you didn't believe they were the best team in the East.
So they beat the East last year, and Joakim Noah is out for the season.
They still will beat.
They will come out the East.
Okay.
They will not win the championship, though.
I like them slushing now.
Yeah.
I let you put them in the freezer before you bring them.
Keep mine warm, because I don't want to drink them yet. I want to let them chill on their own.
No, put mine in the freezer. And when you bring them, so the plastic be foggy by the time you get here.
Don't scratch at the plastic, because I don't want them falling out when you bring them. Just let them sit there and let them come in.
I'm not worried about losing.
You 0-1 already against us. Don't. I got video.
Well,
Falcons Cowboy. Do I need to pull the video out?
I mean, again.
Now
that we can run Super Bowl, I mean, Romo was out. Now I said it. Yeah, I've been holding that. Romo was out. If Matt Ryan was out, y'all wouldn't have did nothing. Oh, Matt Ryan was in and y'all didn't do nothing. Oh.
But we beat y'all.
Without Romo.
And we got video of Maceo doing the dirty bird.
Yeah, y'all wrong for that, man.
Lucky Street has never been the same.
And it's all your fault, because you could have easily let me do that back there on the stage.
I gave the people an option.
It wasn't between it wasn't between me and the people. The bet was me and you.
Hey, on another note, what do you think about Josh going back to Houston?
I think it's terrible. I think Josh Smith on his way out the league.
So what was the move for? Because they got rid of him because he was a troublemaker, but they bring him back.
Because it don't work. It didn't work in L.A. So Houston needs somebody to just hit the glass. Dude, you see how many rebounds Harden had the other night?
If you get triple doubles,
bro,
is a bro.
James Harden had 17 rebounds. You know that was a mistake.
So you broke it because I saw you break it first.
Yeah.
We Crush Sports Talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Make sure breaks him first.
I be up all night.
So what was the reason behind him coming back? Because didn't he have bad words when he left?
He had bad words when he left, but you got to think now. Your boy not there no more. The coach who got fired.
That's right, McHale left.
Yeah, McHale left. Yeah. That was like part of the problem.
Yeah.
So now they're thinking maybe they can integrate him because they need a body to hit the boards.
What are they doing over there with him and
Well, we got to understand this too. Josh out there in L.A. And he probably had a dispensary card, so he probably was getting the maximum amount he could get.
So that's why they didn't trade him to Denver.
That's why they trading to Denver. They tried it in L.A. Didn't work. See, now they got to worry about it in Houston.
I ain't think about the dispensary card.
No, you gotta take that into consideration, man.
Oh, one more. Hey, so how good of a coach, in your opinion, Mace, is Luke Walton? Was it him or was it the system?
It was the system, but you got to give him credit for keeping them together.
Because, Steve back on. Steve's doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean, clearly those guys respect Walton.
Yeah.
Because they could have took plenty of nights off, but they continue to play.
They played.
So, I mean, it tells you a lot about Luke would, got pedigree.
Yeah, he'll get a job now.
Yeah, he gonna get a job.
That's your resume.
Yeah,
39 and 4.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, this guy used to always tell me, especially at that level up there, players play,
right?
Coaches coach, but players have to play.
Yeah,
and that's how they look at it at the professional level.
Because they have a swagger at Golden State. By the way, if you ain't watching this game tonight, even though Tim is out, but at 10:30 tonight, San Antonio, where's it at?
It's in San Antonio.
It's in San Antonio.
No, it got to 10:30. It got to be in L.A.
It's in
LA.
LA.
It got to be in Oakland.
So it's in Oakland tonight. So Golden State versus San Antonio, 1 versus 2. We get to see how they play. See what Pop pull out tonight. He might not pull out anything. Pop like to hide this stuff to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's in Golden State. 38-6 versus 40-4.
Jesus.
Boy.
San Antonio got a 13-game winning streak. Golden State is 38 wins in a row at home.
Bruh. The West, ain't nobody beating the West.
No, the West, this is their championship. This is like a championship preview.
Kind of. Timmy D.
But you know what? Popovich ain't going to play his card. You know, he going to.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He going to, a lot of sets, you're not going to see LaMarcus Aldridge doing a lot tonight.
So we'll check it out when we come back. We still got Stanley in the building, man. We got a lot to talk about. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with Babe all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know you're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future.
You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life.
Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Mom, Dad, guess what? Now how you're always talking to me about not doing drugs like pot and ecstasy and cocaine, how they're dangerous and illegal. Well, you don't have to worry anymore. My friends and I have found a much better way to get high. And you'll be happy to know it's not even illegal. Nice, huh? Want to know what we're doing? All right, I'll tell you. We use cough medicine. Seriously, the stuff in the medicine cabinet. You didn't notice it was missing? Oh, well, I guess lucky for me then.
Last year, more than 2 million teens risked blackouts, seizures, even comas, intentionally abusing ordinary cough medicine, the kind in virtually every home in America. Never heard of it? Bet your kids have.
And it's got to be safe, because it's medicine, right?
When you talk to your kids about drugs, make sure you start with the ones in the medicine cabinet. Need help getting the conversation started? Go to drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
This is Robert Hicks, ex-NFL football player and actor with The Blind Side, and you're with The Crush at ssnatl.com, Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're back, man. I'm telling y'all, these in-between stories, boy. Every time we talk with y'all, man, I feel worse every time.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man, look, and that was Mel. Mel had said to Ted, Mel say, that doggone James Slade dropping that touchdown against Stone Mountain.
Oh, man, that hurt, man. We had that game.
They were awful, man.
Then they beat us like 3-0.
They beat us, yeah.
6-3.
6-3. Nah, DeRozan.
That's the way he's been balling, man. He's something about Cal. Ever since he went to Toronto, took that lead at point.
Yeah.
I mean, killed him. Keep going it all.
Man,
OKC, San Antonio. The West is strong.
The top three.
So Stanley, you sports guy, you know it all. In your opinion, can OKC pass San Antonio or Golden State?
No.
It don't seem like they just.
No. I don't think they have enough.
It just don't look like it.
KD and Westbrook, ballers.
And Ibaka is.
That's it.
And Ibaka don't show up here now. He still got Kerry Hilson problems.
He's shooting too many jump shots, man.
He too big to date Kerry Hilson.
Yeah. She got the dude wearing pencil leg pants and stuff, man. Stanley, this fashion these guys doing today, they couldn't have been in the locker room with y'all.
Man, that's real feminine, man. I can't wear a skirt, man. The little tight stuff they wear, man. I'm old school, man.
No, come on,
I'm old school, man.
Cut it out, y'all.
Stop.
Cut it out.
Please,
we'll be right back after this, man.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He guides us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in.